welcome to my channel, Colorful Diaries. I'm colorful, or you can call me Kitty. But then by taking up time, stress the name and try to learn more about him. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Turn your post notification bell on so you'll be notified whenever I post a video. If you're new here, thank you for joining me on this journey. And for my existing subscribers, thank you for sticking with me. The scripture for today is, serve the Lord with gladness, come before His presence with singing. And that is Psalm 100 verse 2. Now, to the video we go. So, from the title, you know what went down. I completed week 1 of my weight loss journey. I did that. So let's talk about it. Let's get into the deets. Yay me. Or name me. Yay me. So before I get started, let me just give you some starters, which are basically the things I checked on day 1. And I'll be checking these throughout the week. Maybe not all, but I'll be checking 2 of them throughout the week. And I'll also be putting these numbers up on the screen. So my weight on day 1 was 248.2 pounds. My belly, I measured over my navel so that I put that out there, 44 inches. And my blood pressure was 138 over 98. That's alright. So let me know in the comments if you think any of these numbers change by the end of week 1. So, completing week 1 of my weight loss journey meant that it's been 7 days of showing up for myself, and I feel good that I started. I feel good. Okay? I would be lying if I said it was easy, because it's not, but I know for sure that it will be worth it in the end. You know, trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. So start today. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. Start now. Because I did that before. I kept saying, oh, I'll start tomorrow. And tomorrow for me turned into months. So start today. And remember, this is just me sharing my journey with you, sharing my story. So you should always do your research and consult your physician. Right? As you know from my previous video, and if you don't, please go ahead and check out my weight loss journey video. My focus for this journey, or for my week 1, is paying attention to what I eat. And it's for the overall weight loss. It's paying attention to what I eat. So, lessen my calorie intake in order to lose weight. So at this time, as I emphasized in that video, I will not be exercising right now. Anyway, if you are trying to lose weight, look into the things you are eating, because the calories add up. The nutrition facts is your best friend, and so are the ingredients. Look at everything. The sodium, the fats, the carb, Start looking at everything, because that's where I started. And once I realized that, hey, this calorie thing is so important, I was better able to manage losing weight, How should I progress? What should I eat? What should I, avoid? You know what I mean? So look into that. Remember research, I've said before, do your research. That's what I did. Research. And experimented on myself, obviously. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into exactly what week one consisted of. For day one, I had water in the early hours of the morning, and then I had warm lemon water. I try to drink this every day before I eat anything. You know what I mean? And I skipped breakfast this morning for whatever reason. I don't know. How am I feeling on day one? I literally felt like I want to start this journey another day. Like, catch me tomorrow. Like, tomorrow. Another thing, not today. But looking at how fat I am, I need to get it together. Because this is the heaviest I've ever been. And I don't like it one bit. Like, did you recall or did you hear how much I said my belly is? A whole 44 inches. So we are fat and we need to work on that. Okay. That rhyme though, that rhyme. Anyway, let me know in the comments how day one was for you, or if today's your day one, how is it going? Anyways, for lunch, I had fish and plantain, and I try to have like my heaviest meal that like in the morning or lunchtime, you know what I mean? And then for like dinner, I would be eating lighter. So that's really my plan, what I try to do. Yeah. So I have some fruits for dinner. I believe I had grapes. You know, I love grapes. I would eat grapes every day, all day. Well, yeah, that's what I had for dinner. And then, in terms of my water intake, you know, I wish I would be saying that, yay, yeah, I achieved my water intake goal. But no, I did not. No, I did not. No, I did not. Did not. I did not. Yeah, so the only water I had for day one was the little bit of water I mentioned that I had early in the morning. That was so bad, like, so bad. Just imagine. But anyways, that's what's up for day one. And let's start day two. So for day two, started out 243.8 pounds. My blood pressure was 135/98. Oh, okay. I had my lemon water, ate fish and veggie and plantain throughout the day. I skipped dinner this day, so that's that. And in terms of like my water intake, I only had about one and a quarter. Is that it? One and a half. Yeah, a little over a liter. Cannot do that much right now. So I had a little over a liter of water, and my goal is 3 liters. So I was almost at halfway, but I wasn't there. Oh, 1.250. That's it. 1.25 liter. My brain is moving slow. Anyways, and this particular day, I was feeling for something sweet tempted to eat something that I should not eat, should not consume at this time, you know? But we did not give in to temptation. Temptation 101, we did not give in to temptation. It is, so that's it for day 2. See you in day 3. So for day 3, my weight was 241.4 when I checked. Blood pressure 141 or 94. And as usual, I had my lemon water. For breakfast, I ate fish and veggies. Lunch, I had almond, especially on raisin. So, like a trail mix kind of vibe. Or dinner, I had fish. No. In terms of my water intake, I achieved my water goal for this day. I had all 3 liters of water. No. Ain't that progress? Yeah. So, that's what's up for day 3, and I didn't really document how I felt or anything for the remainder of the days because I forgot. But if I remember anything or, I felt on a particular day, I'll pop that up on the screen or something. Now, for day 4. Weight started at 239.6 pounds. Blood pressure 133/89. As usual, lemon water to start. And then I add fish and veggies for breakfast. For lunch, I had fruits, grapes, and strawberry. And then for dinner, I had nuts. So similar to the day before, pistachio, raisins, and almond. And water intake, I only had 1 liter of water out of the 3, so I did not meet my goal that day. I did not meet my water intake goal that day. Okay? Anyway, today 5 we go. So for day 5, my starting weight was 238.3 and my blood pressure 124/87. As usual, lemon water. If I didn't get anything accurate, I made sure to drink my lemon water on an empty stomach, so that I did. And I don't know if y'all know, but based on my little research, what I've seen here and there, lemon water is good for belly fat. And as I said, 44 inches, lemon water every day. Anyway, so breakfast, I have fish with plantain, then veggies. Lunch, it was nuts, pistachio, raisins, and cashew. I believe at the same thing. At dinner time, where I think I'd skip dinner this day. Oh no, I'd skip dinner that day, apparently. Oh no. I lied, I had fruit. Whoa, oh man. I have fruits, I had strawberries and grape and strawberry for dinner. No. Day 6. So for day 6, my weight 238.9 pounds and my blood pressure 120/85. And business as usual, I started off this day with, you know it, warm lemon water. You know it, you know it. For breakfast, I had fish and veggies. For lunch, I skipped that. For dinner, it was nut. So it's a pistachio. It's the reason it's the almond. Okay? And that's literally that for what I ate. In terms of like my water intake, I had 1 liter. 1 liter. Can you imagine? 1 liter of water. I definitely capitally need to do better. Yeah. So to day 7 we go, and this is the final day of week 1, y'all. Well, by the way, yesterday I actually measured my belly and I got 42 inches. I was really following up with this every day because with measurement, I wasn't even thinking that, I'd be losing anything off, but I did. So, that's why I wasn't really doing this every day because I'm like, I know the weight, will change more versus this. So I was surprised to see that there was a change in this. Anyway, for day 7, I started at 37.8 pounds. And my blood pressure is 118/85. And how we get down? First thing first, we had warm lemon water on an empty stomach. For breakfast, I had trail mix. Is that really breakfast? That's what we worked with. So that was pistachio, almond, and raisin. Lunch and fish and veggies. Dinner, fish. For what and all, I had like 2.5. That's what this is. Yeah, 2.5, I think. 2.5. 2.5 is 2.5, right? No, it's not. Higher, whichever it is, again, because why? Yeah. 2.5 or 2.25. Something, add something. It's 2.25. Whoa. Anyway. So that's what's up for day 7. Right? No, I didn't really document all of us feeling like, well, I can't recall anything noticeable with that. So now that day 7 is complete, let's get a summary of everything that went on. So yeah, in terms of my water intake, I only met my goal for one out of 7 days. That's so bad, right? But I will be working on it because I definitely need to do better. What, as I mentioned in my weight loss journey video, which you should watch if you haven't, I recently realized that I wasn't drinking enough water since I started writing down everything I consumed. And I was like, no, let me get this down too, because I was doing like the food until I started the water. I'm gonna tell you that it's a good thing that I had done that. Yeah. So it's a work in progress, and eventually I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. And you know what though? Take this as your cue. to check if you're drinking enough water daily. Because like me, you might not be. And remember, this is just my personal experience. You know how I found out what happened, I know. Just trying to work on it. I am in no way, shape, and form a medical professional. So I got to put that out there. For sure. Okay. But yeah. So in terms of the warm lemon water, I have this every single day. And in this stomach, so kudos to me for that. Yeah. Plus, I learned that it helps with belly fat. So, bye bye my belly fats. My belly is fat, and that's gonna go. Remember what I started at? 44 inches. And I just mentioned that on day 6, I measured and it said 42. Hello. That's progress. Alright, so last but not least, eating veggies and fruits daily. So, my goal was that in Friday to be eating veggie and fruit at some point through the day. Alright? Let me tell you, I ate veggie every day except one day. So that was, but I think it was the first day that I didn't have any veggie. And then I have fruit for like 3 days. So it's a work in progress. I did better in terms of the veggie here because I did for 6 out of 7 days. Right? And that's really because it's like my main base. The veggie is my main base there. But you know, everything takes time. I know it's just repetition or repeating, and you get used to it. You won't miss a beat. I'll pop my daily goals list on the screen. Showing what I completed and what I did not. So, to the question, I know you are waiting to get answered, but if you're looking at those numbers, you already know what the answer is. Did I lose any weight? I definitely did. I definitely did. So, in total, for week 1, I lost 10.4 pounds. What I really expected to lose that much? Honestly, no. Like, I knew I wouldn't lose. I knew I would lose a decent amount, but to be over 10, like maybe a 7 or so. Like a 7 or so, but like 10, I wasn't really expecting 10, so like, I'd done well. It's really like a strong start. And God is just good, y'all. I definitely hope to be keeping this up, yeah? To be able to say that like more than 7 pounds weekly. If I did 10, let's see if next week again I might be in the 10 range or what. So, comment 10.4 pounds down in the comment section so I know you watched the video to the end. 10.4 pounds down, y'all. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Remember, serve the Lord with gladness. Come before His presence with singing. Psalms 100 verse 2. See you in the next video. Bye.